I'm Nikkiey Chawla, by profession a makeup artist, reality TV star, and by choice, India's first transgender model and actress. Like every other speaker, we are here to share our story. And all the speakers, even today also, and all the TEDx talks, they are commendable, their stories, and I personally salute to them because each one of us goes through a different set of struggles. Our dreams are different, and even our failures. For 2 years, I didn't have work. So there was no earning at all. But we can't blame anyone, right? So nobody tells us how to deal with our imperfections, failures and all, and that's what I am here to share with you. Because being a motivational speaker, I can motivate you a lot by quoting so-and-so author, reading their books. Then eventually you will forget as the moment you leave this door. If I ask you any one thing, do you guys promise me, will you answer me with total and 100% honesty? How many of you dealt beautifully with your recent heartbreaks or disappointments in your exams or loss in your business or any fight with best friend or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatsoever and all? You felt disappointment and it was very hard to move on. It was very hard to forget everything. It's okay to fail. It's okay to feel embarrassed. It's okay to fail. It's okay to feel embarrassment. But how you get up and how you hold yourself, that's what matters the most. Now you will say, Nikki, it's very easy to talk, Baba. It's very easy to give gyan, right? But as I say, I practice what I preach. I am the live example standing in front of you who has not failed once, twice, but miserably 10 times in her life. And every time I used to tell myself, Nikki, your life is finished. Because since childhood, not only me, all the people, especially us trans kids, we have always been told that, oh my God, you are the different. Why you don't behave like a normal person? Every day in my childhood, I was remembered that I am not normal, I am not like this and all. But for me, that kid back in teenage, for her, everybody, be it my friends, family, or everyone who was telling me to behave normal, for me, they were normal. That time for me, you all were abnormal. Fine, because I was behaving normally. I didn't know at all that, oh, God has kept my female soul trapped into a male's body. I didn't know that, and I know, yeah, why everybody wants me to wear pants? Why everybody wants me to play cricket and bat ball, etc., etc., etc. Though I loved stapu. Fine, I love all those wearing bangles and saris of my mama, and so and so and so. Our story, all trans people, are same. Even for all of you, our childhood, our teenage, all stories are same. We want to dress up nicely, we want to have good marks in the schools, etc., etc., etc. But our life story changes when we cross our teenage and we get on in 20s. Because our real life dreams, real life struggle starts from there. Dancing and acting was the part only which kept me connected to my own world. Whenever I was scolded of being different, and trust me, that time I used to think that I have some disease. Especially coming from Punjab, मुझे हमेशा यही बताया जाता था, you are different, you are embarrassment to our family. I said, bhai, what I have done? And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you a sad story of my life, but I want to show you the bright side of my life. And that's what I want you to feel. Don't focus on the pains or the struggles or the embarrassment. Bhai, this is life. We human beings have got a very beautiful life. And thanks to Almighty. I'm going to share an incident with you. That was the moment when I thought my life is completely over. And especially kids like us, we don't have a good future and good scope. That is how I created history in India. and got this honor to stand in front of you. It is a story of 2008, when I was finished with my treatment, hormones and laser therapy, etc. and all. I am a very good combination of being, I'm a 90s kid. And I feel 90s kids are the best generation till now because we are sanskari, with all filled with values our parents have taught us, that be good to others, do the namaskar to elders, do the this, that and all. And plus, we have seen internet coming. We have seen cassettes. We have seen VCRs and all. We have seen all the CDs coming into the existence. And I finished my treatment, but I didn't opt it for this main surgery. And yes, surgery doesn't make me a woman. People sometimes think that once you get this whole treatment and surgery, you become the proper woman. No, darling. I was the proper woman back when I was age of 5. Because of femininity or masculinity, it's all your soul, not your body. And in India, if a trans kid doesn't work, doesn't get a support from family, etc., they tend to get into sex works, into kinder samaj and all. And yes, that was the moment when one of my very dear friend, she was like a mother to me, as an elder sister to me. This story I have not told yet in media to anyone, but I will tell. She gave me an offer that, Nikki, you want to be a woman, I will help you. You will come and live with us for your whole life. I will give you this much gold, this much houses, this much cash, and the whole your life you will live with us, going to people's function, asking for the money, blah, blah, blah. And I respect my transgender other sisters, intersex sisters, I respect them a lot, because eventually we all are human beings, right? So I called up my mother and I told her, because I was always very close to my mother, and I believe in one thing: never hide anything from your family. Your family is the one that you can always lean on. I told my mother very bluntly that, Mama, I want to go ahead with this, but I'm at a crossroads. If I take their offer, I'll be very happy, I'll have this much money with me, but one thing I will not have. Can you guess what? I don't care if I live like a poor woman right now, but I am a woman now, and I have the rights of every biological woman in this India, and my passport now states Miss Ananya Chawla, female, daughter of Mr. B.R. Chawla. And that's a win for me. If I have become, I know that's not a bad thing to say, but I didn't wanted that. So my mother helped me, and that is my eureka moment. When I believed in something, that's why I tell everyone in my classes or my live sessions, yes, magic happens, magic is there. Trust me, you can see it in my eyes that I believe in magic, because when you believe in magic, it does. So yes, when you do believe in magical, miracle happens, trust me. And my father called. My father is such a rigid man. You must have seen in all the movies, all the Punjabi fathers, they are so pride conscious. Once my father said, "Is a stain or unfamily." And look at the miracles. I am his favorite child now. He passed away a few years back, and on his deathbed, see, this is the power of karma. If I was so much into bad company, if I didn't prove my mettle to my family, I proved it myself. For 5 years, I struggled like crazy working in a salon as a makeup artist. Yes, I was getting offers, so many offers for bad works, etc., etc., etc. I saved myself from everything. Never lose hope. Believe in yourself. Even doesn't matter if your friends, your sister, your cousins, doesn't matter if they believe in you or not. Yes, it will be very difficult in starting. It will be very, very, very difficult. But as there's a phrase called, nothing is impossible. Even impossible itself says that I am possible. So try it once. I know it will sound very hard and very difficult to you. So moving on to my father's story. He came to visit my doctor, and he said, I was so nervous that my papa is here. And he said, I knew it because इन्होंने आना है, he will come and meet my doctor, he'll do the formality and then he say, no, I am not convinced with your doctor. No, you can't go through this and all. We don't give you permission because that was my dream that I will only go for surgery when my parents will give me permission. That was my sanskari and very homely way because I give importance to my family. And the doctor told my father very clearly, what is this? Earlier they used to think this is some psychological bimari, some disease. So that was the moment when my all dreams came true and he gave me permission and rest is the history. Thank you. So there was the moment when I really believed in the universe magic. The universe knows what we desire, what we really want. So what you really want, say it out loud to the universe. And work hard for that. And now coming to the last moment, jab mera vishwas, when my faith in the miracle and magic thing was totally approved by the stamp. This also I have not told, nobody knows this thing. I've told myself that whatever factors and facts I'm going to share here, ye kisi ne nahi aaj tak suna, nobody has heard this thing. After my surgery, for me, I was into my new life. A girl who was on 9th sky, not on the 7th only. And I had told myself that, Nikki, I promised myself that I will not fall in love with any man until I come into my new birth. I got surgery at the age of 24, and that was the time when I fall in love with somebody. Yes, I am a full 90s girl, listening to Madhuri's romantic tracks, etc., etc., etc. And so I had those emotions buried deep inside my heart, wanted to explode. So I fall in love. And that was the bubble, it got bursted very badly. I thought that I am the perfect woman now and all, but reality bumped into me very badly. Because I was a nice girl, I was the perfect package girl for that man, blah, blah, blah. But when I told him my past, he said, no, sorry, we can just only be the good friends, no, nothing else. I can't marry you. What I will tell my family? समझ रहे हो ना आप सब what I must have gone through that time. So I cried a lot. Same thing I told you right now. It's okay to cry, it's okay to fail, it's okay to even feel that your life is completely over. I cried. Even I played Lata Mangeshkar's song back in my house and cried. Kati patang, bana ke kyun bigada re nasiba, upar wale. Oh God, for 1 week I played that song, all those sad songs from my playlist. Kyun phoolon ke khile khile rang ud gaye. My life was over. And I was like full like Meena Kumari in my house, like, mera life barbaad ho gaya. But see, I am right now, I'm telling it very jokingly, but that time you know what was the feeling of that. So I had a big fight with God. Because if I call it God, आप भी जिस नाम से उनको बुलाते हैं, I don't know. If I love him or her, the universe, my God, I have right to fight with him, right? I have total right. I fought with him. I said, why this? Why me? Why me? Why me? The whole my life, you made me feel unworthy of my parents' love, of my school, my friends. Nobody was my friend in school life. And that time I thought, I deserve love now. I am not that bad that if that man loved me just because I'm a trans woman, his love is no more there for me. But he hears me very quickly. The reason, karma. That is why I was telling you, focus on your karma. never hurt anyone, intentionally or unintentionally. I don't steal from anyone. I don't gossip about anyone. If somebody is gossiping about someone, I just get up and I leave from there. These are my 3 mantras I follow. And rest, you know everything what God has given me. God has made me the first transgender model of India. He has given me all the biggest reality shows and everything. My parents who left me for me being different are now vouching for me. My father, who was on his deathbed, he didn't care about my mother. He was not worried about my brothers, even my sister-in-law. He said only 2 things to me. Beta, I am really sorry that I would be missing your dolly. Oh my God. He said, I won't be there at your wedding. And that was an amazing moment, like my father on his deathbed. He was only missing that he won't be able to attend my wedding. And I told him, Buddha, I called my father Buddha. So I said, Buddha, don't worry. When my wedding will be there, I know my connection with the universe. वो आपको कैसे ना कैसे, by anyhow they will bring you to my wedding. And you won't miss my wedding. So that is the power of karma. Believe in yourself. Believe in the magic.